Hey Nesters, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm sharing with you my Goodwill thrift haul. You guys probably just saw the 2 thrift along with me's at Goodwill where I found all of these items. So some things may look a little familiar to you. But yeah, I'll go ahead and get started. The first one I'm going to share with you is the set of Mikasa cup and saucers. There's really only one complete set, and then they had a set of 3 saucers here separately. These were $1.50 and the set here was $2.25. I paid for them. Now I got the extra ones because this set is in the Floribunda. You guys can see the flowers. Kind of a little hard, maybe show you the plate, probably a little bit easier, right? Yeah, so that's Floribunda and it actually sells quite well. This cup and saucers, if you got a set of 4, complete set of 4, would sell between $30 to $35. And then if you find the dinner plates, that's where you're gonna get most of your money. A set of 4 recently sold for $70 shipped. A set of 3 dinner plates sold for $55 shipped. So, I mean, good money to be had there. And I really like that pattern, so I was happy to pick that up. The next thing I grabbed was the set of 4 Verco France amber bowls. I believe they're some type of a dessert bowl. These recently sold on eBay for $38. So definitely a good score here that was shipped. So I'm going to charge about the same on Etsy for it. And I only paid $3, so I stand to make a decent profit on those. Amber glass is really coming back in style now. And I actually saw a set, I think it was also a set of 4 of these listed on eBay for, I think it was $9.99 plus like another $10 shipping, so essentially $20 shipped, right? But 2 of them were marked chipped. So don't ever just look at the items listed or sold and not, you know, look at the description as well, because your item may be in way better condition than what that was. So don't get confused by that, because often you might be selling something that's in mint condition, looking at an eBay sold or listing and not getting what it's worth, right? Because yours is in much better condition. So something to look out for. I found this really interesting teacup set. It seemed very unique to me. I never knew, you know, would have never thought there would be a teacup set with the father written on the cup itself as well as the saucer. So I thought this was a really nice set. I am going to list it on my Etsy. You know, maybe someone might want it for Father's Day. The only issue I see with it, I mean, it's in good vintage condition. It has, you know, general wear and tear. But on the rim, there is one spot where it's not necessarily glazed. It's not a chip, but it's, you can feel it's a little bit rough. So I'm not sure, you know, if that's going to be a big issue for anybody. But, you know, the majority of the rim is fine. And that just has a little bit of that raw porcelain feel to it. So I'm not sure what happens there, but it's still a nice cup and there's plenty of other space to drink off of. So I feel comfortable listing it. I think I'm going to try to get $20 out of it, free shipping included in that. This is put out by Elbro. I'm not sure if I said that, is Vintage Japan. And yeah, I just thought it was a really nice set. I think I paid, let's see, it was $1 in each, so $1.50 for the set. So we'll see how that does, but I thought that was a pretty interesting set anyways. I found this really nice soup tureen here. It has this basket with fruit design on it, and it actually did come with a spoon, but my spoon is chipped. There's a lot listed that doesn't even have the spoon, so it's kind of nice that it came with the spoon, even though it's chipped. Let me see if I can get it out here. So this is what it would look like here. It's really nice, you know, to have the complete set, but unfortunately there's a small chip right there. I will include the spoon in the listing, but, you know, I'm gonna disclose that it is chipped and probably people might not want to use it, but nonetheless, they'll know what to look for if they need a replacement for it, right? But yeah, I paid $3 for this, and it is Vintage Japan. I think these go for about $30 to $40 in that range. If you have the bottom base, like a tray that it sits on, those go for quite a bit more. I saw one, I can't remember if it was sold or listed, but that was around $95 if it had the tray underneath of it, so I do not have that. But I think I feel comfortable listing this around 30 to 35 shipped. And yeah, I'll probably try it for that and we'll see how it does, but I really love the design to it. You guys can see it a little bit closer there. All right, so Goodwill was absolutely bananas with the figurines today. I really enjoy bird figurines in particular, and I found 3 that were in really nice condition. There were a few more that had chips and, you know, enough of an issue that I figured I probably shouldn't pick them up. But I did get these 3. They were marked $2, $3, and $3. So I paid $1.50 for this one here. It has, I believe it's cherries. I think that's cherries. I was kind of thinking it was apples at first, but it looks more like cherries to me. But it's just this nice bird here. I like the ones that are perched up on a branch or something like that. And I was kind of looking at these a little more, you know, deeper, and I'm realizing that they're actually seasonal birds. So I'm thinking there's probably a winter one that either got lost or broken that this person probably also had, but this one I would assume was spring, because springtime is when cherry season usually is. And then we got this one here is for fall. And yeah, these are just really nice. This one I assume would have been the summer one, and I'm not sure. I'm assuming maybe like some type of a cardinal or something would have been the winter one. But yeah, I really like these. I'm keeping these myself. If I was going to list them, I probably would ask between 20 to 25 with free shipping included in them. But I think they're really nice, and I definitely always pick up nice bird figurines. I have a decent collection, and I probably will start reselling some of them if I pick up any more, but these ones I do enjoy and I'm going to keep. I found this really nice spoon rest. It is a false graph piece. I think false graph is a really well quality stoneware, and it seems to last quite a long time for people. I don't notice that it chips too much. This pattern is actually called Remembrance. I thought it was really beautiful. I don't like a lot of the false graph patterns, but this one is really nice. Now, replacements.com had 3 of these listed for $43.99. I'm not going to charge that much for it. I think I will probably do $35 and include free shipping in it. I think that's a fair price. It's a really nice piece. Now this is a discontinued piece. It came out in 1984 and they retired in 1995. So, you know, it is vintage. It's pretty nice and you can't really get them anymore. So I will try it at that price and we'll see how it does. So how many of you guys saw that this was in the thrift along with me and knew I was going to get it? You knew I was pretty happy to see this. I believe this is an Anchor Hawking picture, probably from around the 1960s to 70s. It's in this crinkle glass avocado green style, and they asked $6 for it. I paid $4.50 with my 25% discount that I got today. And I have a kind of picture, I don't know what you would call it, pictures in waiting. I'm trying to collect the pictures and as well as the set of 8 glasses that usually came with them. I don't have any glasses in this style yet, so I'm going to be on the lookout for this. I am working on a couple other sets, but yeah, I was definitely happy to get that. $4.50 was a great deal. If I was to just sell the picture itself, I could probably get about $20 for it, but I'm going to try to get the glasses. That's just really fun for me to try to piece things back together. It's like a real life puzzle. You don't have a box and just put the puzzle pieces together, right? You really have to go out into the world, into the wild and seek it. So it's just so exciting when you actually come across it. And I just think it's really fun. So I am piecing this back together, hopefully in the near future. So I'm always interested in looking at the older books when I go to Goodwill, and I got this one for $2.25. This is the Saturday Evening Post Stories from 1957. If you're unfamiliar with what this is, it was a very influential magazine in America, and it ran from about, I think it was 1897 to, I want to say 1969, and then they kind of turned over into something else. But yeah, it was a really cool magazine, a piece of American history. They did a lot of fiction, nonfiction, cartoon type stories, and people used to really enjoy it. So I'm excited to give that a read, and then I'll probably resell it probably worth about $10 to $12, I would say. For those of you who are subscribed to my channel, you know that I enjoy picking up vintage cookbooks in particular. And this one here is from 1961. It is a blender cookbook. I thought that was really interesting. And to read about all the different recipes, I kind of glanced through it, and there's some pretty nice recipes in here. There are some for like dips and stuff. I feel like today we basically just use the blender to make smoothies, at least in my house, and I'm excited to give this a try. We do have a Vitamix, and it came with a whole recipe book, but we've never really tried too many of them. I think we made a couple soups with it once, but I made it a little bit too frothy, so I don't know if I'll like it, but I like that this has different dip recipes, and it has a lot of different stuff in it, so I'm excited to see what kind of recipes were working for people in 1961. I wanted to read the insert here about what it was about. In the past few years, new techniques have been developed which make an electric blender a necessary part of every modern kitchen. We are not going to begin by a long discourse on how to use your electric blender or go into great details as to what your blender will do or will not do. Suffice it to say that if you never used an electric blender before, you will learn quickly by using this book. If you have only used a blender to mix drinks and make soups, you will find within these pages exciting new ideas, shortcuts, and magic recipes that will take the drudgery out of cooking and make it a pleasure. If you own an electric blender and have it stored away on the top shelf, get it down. You don't know the treasure you are hiding. Attach it to the handiest electric outlet and keep it there. And begin right away to make some of the easy and quick recipes, all delicious in this cookbook. Soon you will find that you will use your blender many times every day in the preparation of your daily meals to grind, grate, crumb, puree, chop, aerate, and homogenize. Your entire cooking habits will become revolutionized almost overnight. You'll find yourself relegating much of your obsolete, old-fashioned kitchen equipment to the top shelf. Oh no! That's all the stuff that I'm buying, right? All the top shelf stuff that they're trying to get rid of. Yeah, so I thought this book was really nice, and I'm excited to try some of these recipes. This one here is for basic cheese dip, and they're not all illustrated like this. I wish they were, but I thought this was really nice anyways. And there's a few more like that. I think there was one for homemade mayonnaise, which I'm excited to try, because I hear, you know, the store-bought ones are kind of junky. I'm not sure exactly what's in it, but it's definitely better to make it homemade. And there's lots of dips that I'm excited to try for the summertime as well, so I look forward to trying this out for sure. I'm excited. I've been thrifting for years, and I never came across that many globes as recent. Now, it seems every time I go, there's one or two globes there, and I have such a hard time walking away from them. They had this price $10. I got it for $7.50. This is a type that's worth a little bit more because it does have the texture to it on the map. I'm not sure why those are worth more, they just are. But this is a pretty nice one, and I was definitely happy to get that. I think $7.50 was pretty reasonable. The last items I'm going to share with you are the picture art kind of items that you guys saw me looking at. I have one on my wall already. I will take you over there and show you what that looks like. And I have a few here that are some paintings as well as one furniture-ish piece here. So I'll go ahead and share that with you now. What did you guys think? Isn't that super gorgeous? I wasn't sure where I wanted to put it. It kind of fits in that spot pretty well. I took down my old gallery wall I had there. I was considering putting it above my bed, but I think that's gonna work for the spring-summer season there anyways. I really enjoy that. And I will show you the TV tray I did end up getting. I thought I could use it for a plant stand since it is a bit scratched up. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna break my whole house. So I did pick up this mid-century TV tray here with the martini bar glasses and whatnot on it. It was marked $3, paid $2.25 for it. It's a bit scratched up, but it's in good working condition. I think I'm just gonna use it for a planter stand, but I definitely was gonna get it, and I could even use it for a TV dinner stand as well, because I do have little kids and sometimes we just eat on the couch. We don't always eat at the table, so it could come in handy for that as well. But, you know, I thought it was in fair enough condition for $2.25, so I was going to pick it up. I got this gorgeous painting here of the ocean side for $2.25. That was a steal. It's in this gorgeous wooden frame, and I really enjoy it. It definitely reminds me of Maine, the state I live in, coastal Maine, and yeah, I just really liked it, and I can't believe I got such a great deal on it. Their prices are all over the place. Normally, if I go in there any other day, this probably would have been $40. I don't know. But yeah, I was excited that that was so cheap, and I'm not sure why they priced it that way, but I'm happy they did. So something I really enjoy picking up is what I call amateur paintings, you know, usually done by kids in high school. I was kind of an art major in high school. My senior year, I had almost all art classes, and I almost went to Savannah SCAD for art majoring there as well, but yeah, I really enjoyed this piece. Very well done, I think. The mountains are just a little sharp, but not bad. I really enjoy the colors to it. This only cost, let's see, it's marked 4, so it cost me $3. It says on the back that Ray from Saco, Maine has painted this, and it's supposed to be, I'm not sure how to pronounce this, I can't quite read it, Banff National Park in Canada. Maybe you guys know what that is, I'm not familiar, but that's what the painting is of, and yeah, I think it's really beautiful. I really like landscape paintings in particular, and floral paintings, so it's kind of something I collect, so I enjoyed that and was happy with the price for sure. So this one I feel like I paid up a little bit for. I did get it for $7.50, it was marked $10. I didn't notice there is a little bit of water damage here. Kind of is a bummer there, but this is a Rudolph Kaleo. There's usually marked R Kaleo here, and he was a still life artist. He did a lot of oil paintings in the 1950s. I think he stopped painting around the 1990s, and you'll see a lot of reproduction prints like this. If you get the original painting, however, they easily sell somewhere between $600 all the way up to $30,000. So yeah, definitely pick those up. So one thing I really enjoy about the thrift store is finding inexpensive things to occupy my children. And this bowling set here was only $4.50. It's a pretty nice quality one. We had a kitty-sized plastic one that doesn't even really stand up that well, so this is replacing that, and I was definitely happy to get that. Hopefully it holds their attention for a while. Maybe I can get some Etsy listings done or something while they play with it, but yeah, I was happy to grab that. That is going to do it for my Goodwill haul today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know below if there's anything you saw that you liked. And make sure you are subscribed so you can catch my yard sale along with me tomorrow, as well as my yard sale hauls. I did go this past weekend, so I have a few to catch up on. Hope you guys enjoyed those. And you guys know I'll be heading back to Goodwill soon, so yeah, we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.